All right, we are here for the opening round of the Octane Air event. Let's see how we do. We're just going to jump right in. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few compared to I think there was 8 yesterday. So, or the other day when I qualified on Thursday. And no surprise, look at all the 525s. And it's going to be a road course. Watkins Glen. I'll be doing the opening round for F1 Clash here after this event. I'm catching up on the Japanese Grand Prix while we're doing this. Alright. So we know that Watkins Glen for us takes a lot of fuel, and the passing's a little tight. So let's just do easy going. I'm not going to get real crazy. We use compound or something like that, but we'll stick with easy going. And it looks like the rival is going to be pushing quite a bit. I think we're all right at the moment. Don't want to speak too soon, but all right. Let's go do the old camera view there. Rivals moving on up, trying to. And let's see, we're doing all right. We're going to be pitting this next lap. Oh, that was right on cue. Damage is limited. So let's go ahead and push. And rivals doing a split pit strategy, which is fine with us. We're going to go ahead and conserve. We know he's going to have to pit. And rival is coming out of the pits. And we're going to have to pit here pretty soon ourselves. Let's just go ahead and knock that one out. Get some fresh tires, refuel, push through. I know Phillips has a lot better fuel management, but I don't like to do split pit strategies. So let's see. Oh, that's what it was. There we go. Yeah, he'll be pitting, so we're in good shape. Rival Phillips is trying to push by us. That's the final lap. And I'm just going to toggle the fuel here a little bit. Alright, now we got it. And this will be 75. Alright, moving on to track number 2. Talladega. Looks like it's going to be a bot again. So, and we're going to go ahead and use Blam. And we'll go ahead and push. They're going to be using energy on Logano, it looks like. Good boost. See if we can get our Phillips around everybody. There we go. And we'll go ahead. Wow, this is kind of a crazy. Everybody's kind of all over the place. All right, good times. We'll be in the pits a little longer, but as you can see, we got quite a bit of damage. Uh, Beating and banging, getting through the traffic. All right, and Phillips got out, and Black's going to have a lot of catching up to do. Go ahead and conserve Phillips, and hopefully Black will catch up here shortly. All right, we're going to go ahead and push Phillips. Do the standard pit. And our pit strategy might just saved ourselves. They should all pit about right now. They're running out of gas or fuel. Are we going to do it? Oh, it's going to be close. All right. Black may run out of fuel before we get there. It's going to be close. All right, let's just go ahead and push and hope for the best. And we do it. I don't care if it's nice looking, bad looking, ugly, as long as we get to 75 points. And California. Wow. Qualifying's interesting. I won't say how they're doing in case y'all haven't watched it yet. We're watching Q2 right now. All right, 918. Mm. All right, P3, P4. Uh, let's just go use some compound. And they're off and running. We're going to have to chase down the rivals. They're obviously pushing, which kind of puts us in a position where we have to push. All right. Now we can go back to neutral, conserve our fuel a little bit here. We'll go ahead and pit. Rival's going to go around, so all right. And we'll try to push on past this group here. There we go. Conserve a little bit. Let's go ahead and pit. We're going to go ahead and conserve. And they're going on. Okay, they're going to pit next lap then, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, they'll have to pit this lap. There we go. Just like we planned it. Maybe. Final lap. All right, another 75 points. And Daytona. Wonder what we should use. What should we use? Probably just bland. And looks like another bot. All right. Now let's just do some blam. All right, we come out P1, P2. Rivals pushing a little bit there. And we got the bots. All right, we're doing pretty good here. We're gonna conserve as long as we can. We'll be pitting here shortly. All right, the bots are all pushing. The rivals pitting with us. And hopefully those bots will get off cycle, so we'll have a chance at P1 and P2. Right now, it doesn't look like it's real good. All right, let's go ahead and conserve. Phillips is struggling. He just can't seem to get through the traffic. I think we might go ahead. Well, no, we'll go ahead and do it now. I had a thought. Oh, He has a ton of damage. I feel we're pretty good with Black. It's just I'm concerned with Phillips. He'll have to be in the pits a little longer. He did get in ahead of the rivals though, so that's a help. Now if he can get back through traffic. All right. So he doesn't have a whole lot to get through here. All right. Now go, dude. Go. All right. We're safe with Black. Phillips, I think he P3. No, I guess he's clear. I thought maybe P3 was right on top of him, but we're not going to let up. We got enough fuel. All right. Oh, that was a rough one. I'm am glad that we fixed our damage though, because we'd been in a hurting situation. All right. Race 5, Phoenix. All right, 919. That's pretty close. All right, let's go to energy this time. Goes power and arrow. We'll see if we can get to 6 laps before we have to fuel. And we're going to push. All right, Phillips, get around them. And once again, Phillips is struggling. Wow. I don't know what kind of setup the rival has, but it's putting a hurting on our Phillips. All right, so we should be good for pitting around lap 10. As soon as we can get around here, there we go. 9 finally conserve a little bit here and pull up maybe another lap before we have to pit. And we're coming up on lap 10. Go ahead and push. Get black in there. And then they should pit like 11 and or 12th. Now they'll pit next lap. All right, rivals are in. And we should be good to go for 75. All right, lap 14. All right, let's see. $375. Richmond. $936. I really need to watch more videos so I can build up my boosts and race a little bit more as well. But between my job and F1 Clash, I just kind of taken away from racing this one. So we will see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and push around the rivals. Try to get a fast lap in there. We definitely need it. All right, we're going to go ahead and conserve. I'll go ahead and pit black and Phillips since they missed the lap. Whoops. Or missed the entrance, I should say. And that puts us on where we need. All right. Rivals doing a split strategy. And we'll go ahead and conserve. We got 13, lap 13. We'll get some fresh tires and fuel. And they should be pitting about right now. All right. So they're the last rival is pitting lap 16, final lap. All right. Another 75 points. Last race, California again. I think tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna go live. I think for a while for F1 Clash. I have a 6 hour um, coin rush, so I might as well look at the 895. I was rating it as 995. Oh, all right. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I got a couple things to do in the morning, but then I think I'll just have an afternoon. Let's see, what we're gonna do. Compound? Why not? Uh, let's do that. So if I remember correctly, wasn't Phillips struggling a bit? Some caffeine there. Now we're gonna just see. See, and then you got the blasted bots going, driving everybody crazy. And Phillips with energy going against Phillips with energy. That's hilarious. Alrighty. Just try and conserve as much fuel as possible. Yeah, let's just go ahead and. Well, he missed. I was slacking, so he missed the pit. All right. So actually, that worked out pretty well. Our mistake was our gain. 4 more laps to go. go ahead and pit black. And I will go ahead and pit Phillips. I think their Phillips will be pitting maybe last lap. That's what we didn't want right there. All that wad of mess. Okay, and we'll go back to conserves. I know he's got a pit. There he goes. We're going to conserve. Final lap. You never really want to pit on the final lap. That's just disaster. All right. And that will take us to a 75. And if my math is right, for the first time in weeks, months, a 525, and we're fifth. All right. And what's the cutoff? 22 right now. So there we go. We will go ahead and take that. And I'm hoping we'll make it to final round tomorrow. Stranger things have happened. Didn't I already do? Oh, I forgot that one. All right. And we can do the spinner here real quick. All right. Gems, jewels, whatever they call them. All righty. There we go. All right. Good luck on y'all's racing.